am joined now by musician Sonny Taylor. Sonny, thank you so much for joining me. I have already been having a blast with you.
It's been an interesting conversation so far.
It really has, probably more so than any guest I have had thus far. So thank you for that.
You are welcome. You are welcome. That's what I bring to the table.
Well, you also bring to the table some fantastic music, and I think that's probably what they want me to talk to you about. So,
Okay.
so let's start there. Tell me a little bit about how you describe your music.
It's more along the lines of singer-songwriter. Some people have said folk, some have said rock. So I just kind of say it's a little bit of all those things.
So did you take lessons? Did you teach yourself? How was that journey?
A friend of mine, he taught me a couple of songs on guitar, and he taught me how to read tablature, which is kind of like a fingering chart for, you know, like beginning guitar players. But most of the guitar music that you can look at online now is in tablature. So he taught me how to read that, and I used a couple of my mom's really old song books and stuff, and I just kind of pieced it all together. And I really, really wanted to play, so I practiced every night. I had a really horrible guitar that, you know, made my fingers just turn into blisters, and it was, but I really wanted to play. And I started singing while playing as soon as I started playing guitar. I was like, oh, I can play guitar. Now I'm going to sing over the top of it. Like, it all kind of happened at once.
So was there a point at which you thought, I'm pretty good at this. I'm talented.
There was, actually. Up until I was 16 years old, nobody had ever heard me sing, and I was so embarrassed to let anybody hear me sing, but I loved singing. And my cousin and a couple of her friends were sitting on her porch, and I was playing my guitar, and they said, well, don't you sing? And I said, yeah. And they were like, sing something for us. And, you know, so of course I was terrified, and so I shut my eyes really tight, and I could feel my face just flush, you know, I'm sweating, and I don't even remember which song I played, but when I was done singing it, I opened my eyes, and they were all crying. And I thought, wow, was I that bad? They were like, no, it's really good. Okay. So, yeah, then I thought maybe I'm not so bad, and maybe this is, you know, I enjoyed doing it. I never had a thought in my mind like I wanted to be famous or anything like that. I just love music. I just want to play music.
So has that thought ever changed? As your journey has evolved, has the goal ever changed as you have released albums and played in front of large groups of people? Have you ever thought, I kind of want to go big time? Or do you still just, and just isn't the right word, but do you still love playing for the sake of playing?
It's actually interesting. I had met up with a couple of people in Nashville that, you know, it was a let's try to take this to the next level type thing. And the more involved I got in that, the less involved I got with music and the whole creative process. And it just became a business thing, and it became a, am I marketable enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I, you know, do I have the right kind of clothes? Do I have the right kind of guitar? You know, and it just became this big marketing thing. And it was fun, and I learned a lot, and I got to play with a lot of really great musicians. But after a while, it just kind of, I don't know, that side of it felt a little bit gray to me. And after a fallout with those guys, I don't know, it was enough to kind of make me rethink what music is to me and why I do it. And I've kind of come full circle in that now I still really want to play. I'm not going to play until my, you know, fingers are blisters anymore, but I still enjoy playing, and I will only play in bands where the other people love music just as much as I do, and they want to do it for the music.
So what inspires you musically?
Ex-boyfriends. No.
Hey, I could get behind that.
Yeah. No, it started out that way because, you know, when you're 17, 18 years old, what's the most dramatic thing you experience?
Right.
Well, breakups and stuff like that, and people leaving, and yeah. But over time, I usually will draw songs out of just conversations with people, and sometimes just conversations that other people are having that I overhear something that kind of strikes me, and yeah. So I think it's just a matter of being observant and listening for the song to happen instead of sitting down and being like, what am I going to write a song about today?
Right. You haven't released an album in a couple of years. Are you writing your next album? Is that how it works? when you release one, is it then you're revved up to do the next one, or?
I'm always revved up to do the next one.
Yeah.
I had plans for the next album even before the last one was finished. A lot of it is funding.
Sure.
It's really expensive to record and to put out, a good quality sounding album. And some of it is I don't necessarily know the direction I'm going to take with each album. My first album a long time ago was more, kind of rocky, kind of edgy. I released an acoustic album after that. I released a, really well polished studio recording, with really great musicians, and then more of a rootsy type album. And I'm not quite sure where it's going next.
What do you love about live performance?
Connecting with the audience, as well as, I don't know, there's a certain feeling when you're on stage and people are looking and listening, and it just brings out an entire other side to you. But the part that I like the most, I think, is after the show, talking to people, because you're a musician and you're on stage, and people connect with the music, and they feel like they have a connection with you. So I hear all kinds of people will tell me about, grieving for their mother that they lost, and how this song did that, and it made them feel this, and they tell you everything. And it's an honor to have people share these stories with me that they might not even tell their best friend or something, but they connect that much with the music that they have that connection with you.
Quickly, I want to know who's on your playlist, and then I would be honored if you would play us out with whatever you choose.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to know who you listen to.
Wow. It's a really wide range of artists. Currently, it's Feist, Black Crowes, Panic at the Disco. My daughters and I love Panic at the Disco.
How old are your girls?
11, 9, and 8.
Oh, fun.
And they're actually going to be joining me at a future performance.
Oh, how cool.
I'm really excited about that. We're
Yeah.
learning all the songs together. We had our practice last night. It was great.
That's really cool. Okay, well, will you do us the honor?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Remember when we used to close down the bars? Our faces hurting cause we're laughing so hard. Yes, we're a little older now. Don't mean the good times are through. You wanna sit on your tush, I won't push you, I'll just do what I do. You wanna stay and watch your TV shows, I'll try not to wake you when I get home. You'll be wearing your pajamas while I'm putting on my blue suede shoes. I'll dancing with them good girls and maybe them bad boys too. Do what I do. Do what I do. Gonna grab my guitar, hop in the back of a car, sing songs and howl at the moon. I get to church on time, but tonight I'm gonna do what I do. Don't care much for video games or cars. Those kind of things don't do a thing for my heart. But you are who you are, and to thine own self be true. But I am who I am, understand I'm gonna do what I do. Do what I do. Do what I do. Gonna grab my guitar, hop in the back of a car, sing songs and howl at the moon. I'll get to church on time, but tonight I'm gonna do what I do. Baby, why you got that look on your face? I've been stuck here doing laundry all day. I got to get out. Stop being so cute. You win me with your charms. Twist my arm. I'm staying home with you. Do what I do. Do what I do. 'Cause you hold me so tight and make me feel so nice. Oh, babe, I'm a mess over you. And I love you 'cause you let me do what I do. Yes, I love you because you let me do what I do. Ooh.
For more information, visit Sonny Taylor Band on Facebook.